You're watching BTS on the road.
How you doing, folks? Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road here in Albemarle, North Carolina, a little bit west of Charlotte. Got a show tonight at the Uwharrie Vineyards, bringing you another first here on BTS on the road. I have never done a vineyard before, so they're going to have a big banquet tonight. I think they're feeding me Mahi, I believe, and then I'm the entertainment after the dinner. So this is going to be interesting to say the least, and we'll get to see some of the vineyards. I'm here at the Holiday Inn Express, where I've just checked in, and I've got a little bit about 30 to 45 minutes to get ready, and then I'm going to leave. Nice drive up, and I did not have to touch a single highway except for coming out of Charleston. I took a back road all the way up here, Highway 52, and I just love those drives sometimes. Tomorrow maybe I'll show you a little bit of that, because there was some scenery on the way up. Anyway, Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road. Oh, Brian T. Shirley back. One thing I've forgotten to mention. What's that noise? Huh. Yeah, I got a room with a jacuzzi. So, right before I hit the stage, I'm gonna relax and then eat. BTS in the jacuzzi.
Well, we're hippies sitting in the old folks' home, rocking in our chairs and smoking bongs. And like that In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida song, I guess we lasted just...
Hey, I'm Chad Andrews, and welcome to Uwharrie Vineyards. You're watching BTS on the road.
Just a bit too long. After all that loud music, we're mostly deaf. After all of that acid, our brains fried, I guess. Thank God for flashbacks, they're all we have left. We're hippies in the old folks' home. Well, ain't no use in growing out long hair, babe, 'cause we got no hair to grow. And it ain't no use in wearing underwear, babe, 'cause depends. Bedpans are all we know. We still hold protest each Tuesday at 3. The men have been marching for Viagra for free. The women burned up their bras, now they droop to their knees. We're hippies in the old folks' home.
You might remember last year we got down to about 5 degrees temperatures 3 nights in a row. And that's fantastic for a lot of people if they want to go skiing and snuggling in the evenings. But for the actual grapevines, it was bad. We had a couple varieties. The sap had not gone all the way back down into the vine. Now, of course, sap being more of a liquid consistence, when that sap actually got to that freezing temperature, they start to expand and it split a lot of the vines. All the grapes off of them instantly. We don't care about one little cluster of grapes or another. The main thing is we want to actually shock the root system. We couldn't sound like it. It's fun. But the main thing by doing that, you're actually shocking the root system to grow more and more. At that point, by the time you get a 4-year-old actual grapevine itself, you're actually getting the actual harvest of about a 5 to 6-year-old vine. Do that. Six. So that's the key. You're ready to come out. No notifications. We definitely want you to come out, sample the wines, enjoy the whole entire afternoon, and definitely give us your feedback on those type of vintages that we're actually going to unveil. Feedback. As you know, we have 2 great comedians actually taking the stage tonight.
Not us.
Maybe Fred, we just don't know.
So y'all can stay awake and stay here. Did anybody have any kids to graduate from college? Not grandkids. Kids.
I realize that I can't do the things I used to do when I was younger. You know, obviously, a lot of us are sort of losing skills and opportunities. Like, for instance, I can't drink the way I used to when I was like 20, 25, 30 years old. I found that out last year at a reunion, my kindergarten reunion. Well, I was sitting there with the other guy, and I was drinking like crazy, you know, like I was like 35 years old again, you know. And I didn't realize how drunk I was until, well, I was driving home, and I was pulled over by the Coast Guard. So, I mean, actually, I was relieved. You know, that's why my pants were wet. For instance, well, in the family, you know, family stress is always there. Like my son came out and told us he was gay. Yeah, well, the timing was good because we needed the closet space. When I moved to Durham some years ago, I didn't realize how religious the area was. You know, I mean, it is the buckle to the Bible Belt. You know, and I made the mistake of just telling people casually that I was an agnostic. You know, well, one night a gang of neighbors burned this giant question mark on my lawn. A lot of foreplay. I mean, as much foreplay as you get, and that's what I do. All the foreplay she wants I give her. I usually start with some light vacuuming. And I hear her getting a little restless up in the bed. Then I do the laundry, put the dishes in the dishwasher, start that. And I can hear her like a little groaning a little bit. Then I sweep the front steps and the deck, you know, polish all the furniture, and she's like, you know, getting very restless up there, you know. Wash the windows, go upstairs, clean the tile in the bathroom and then the tub, you know. So after like 2 hours of doing all that, I walk in and she's ready to go, and I'm exhausted.
I do think it's simple, everyday stuff that makes us like, you go to the grocery store, seems to be simple. I mean, you're holding your hand right now going, oh, y'all are just gallivant through the grocery store. I'll get the cheese, you get the ham. Anyway. I'm recording this, Chad. This is an improv here. Some of this stuff. So, I don't know if you've learned this, and I know he has. Do you go to the grocery store with her still? See, that's a smart man. 59 years, there's one of the secrets right there. It doesn't, okay, there we go. I'll clap for both of those, you're right. Because men are idiots, I'll admit it. We go to the grocery store with you, we're like, let's see, 12 pack of beer, macaroni and cheese, all right, let's get the hell out of here. We're dumbasses. We don't realize when we go to the grocery store with a woman, we're going down every single aisle of the grocery store. I don't have a dog, she don't have a dog, but we're going down them damn dog food aisle. What the hell? Scissors. Oh, good. There's some scissors. Oh, God, coupons. You two, get away from that table. You want any action, sir, you will drag her over to this table. So, I take her over to the blonde's table, a lot of energy over there. She's getting a pat on the head. That's good, sir. Save that for later, though. What you think? So anyway, some of y'all still not getting any of this. See, I believe the bathrooms is one of the biggest rooms you have to adapt to each other in. It is. Yeah, I mean, men and women go to the bathroom differently. We all know that. I'm not talking sitting, standing. I'm talking mentally. It's a different game. See, what happens is, puppy dog stage again, John. We're way back, like 60 years. Back when y'all started dating. Back to the puppy dog stage, right? You're at his house, he's at your house, you're all sitting on the couch together. You look at him and go, I got a bathroom. He's like, okay, I'll miss you. I mean, I know that doesn't happen now. I mean, I'm going to the bathroom, thank God. Get the hell out of my life for 15 minutes. But here's what happens. I don't say every woman does this, but it happened to me, and I know it's happened to other guys, because I've been doing this 25 years. What'll happen is the woman will go to the bathroom, and then she will leave the door wide ass open. Now that confuses, see, she's done it. You hear that? That's guilty. She's done it too. They do that on purpose. It's not an accident. It isn't. Because you're out there and you're going, well, why didn't she shut the door? I know why. You don't know why, sir? I'll tell you why. So she can still communicate with you. That's why she's doing it. Honey, can you come in here for a second, please? You've learned though, you're like, no, there's a green cloud. I'm not in here. Young guys don't know that. They'll be like, all right, let's see what she wants. Yeah, oh my God. She's so petite. And that's what she's doing though. She's like, I need some toilet paper. So I put it on the end of a broom. No, I'm not coming in there. I'm not an idiot. I shut the door. I do. You shut the door? Yeah. Well, I mean, all right, here's my theory. When I'm going through that process, getting rid of waste materials, whatever you want out of my body, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't think human beings should talk to each other during that. That's how I feel. I shut the door. Animals don't do that. You ever seen a dog peeing and barking at another dog? I've never seen that. Nope. I've seen a human talk to a dog though when they're taking a crap. I've seen it. Look at you. You're taking a poo-poo, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You seen the dog Fred? Dog's like, trying to take a shit here. This is an Italian dog. So, I shut the door. You lock it? Smart man, that's see? Smart man, you don't lock it. You can shut it all day. Once you're pissing her off. They gotta know what's going on all the time. You lock that door, you're denying them access. Oh, I locked it. What are you doing in there? Are you playing with yourself? I see your toes curling. What are you doing? Whatever you act, don't talk back. Her nose was on the floor in between the crack and the floor of the room. I don't do a lot of political stuff in my show, especially these days, because it seems to divide us. That we should be united, as I said earlier. If you do something about the right, if you make fun of the right, you get conservatives mad. If you do something about the left, stupid people get mad. So what I'm trying to do... Y'all are clapping, the other ones are pissed. I can point it out right now. Hillary, burn, Hillary. Anyway.
No, Hillary over here.
Pat her head later. So, I will tell you this much. I don't think I'm going to vote for anybody that's going to pass any new legislation. And here's why. Because I think we need to enforce the stuff we already have. We have so many laws to begin with. Why not enforce what we already have and get rid of some of the stupid laws? That's what I say. Some of the stupid shit that just passed. Anyway, get rid of some. All right, here's one. Y'all can, I know you can agree with this one because it happens here, I believe. It's called uninsured motorist. Let's examine this real quick. To own and operate a vehicle in many states, my state too, South Carolina, you gotta have insurance on the car. Okay, I agree with that. But at the same time, when you pay your insurance premium, part of that premium goes to pay for people that don't have insurance on their car. There lies the BS right there. You know? And I'm thinking, if they're going to do that, I think we should mandate sex the same way. I know you didn't get it. I'm going to explain. That would mean that if I could not get laid on my own, which is the majority of the time, someone who is getting laid would have to sponsor me a piece of ass.
I have a feeling this is like sinking in way too much for some of you people. Well, we're walking down that long, lonesome road, babe. Who'd have thought we'd wind up here? 'Cause the 60s are long, long ago, babe. But you know, these ain't bad years. 'Cause we all got glaucoma and most